state of mind, eyes blind, and it is getting dangerous. I don't wanna fight the feeling inside, 'cause your words are so...
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Kristen, and today is the Mystery Box Challenge. So if you guys have not seen this in the springtime, a few of my good YouTube girlfriends and we send each other a box, and it has mystery Dollar Tree items in it. There's like from 7 to 10 items, and then we have to come up with some DIYs with them. It's super fun. Also, there's 2 mystery items. So they're probably out of the ordinary items that we need to use in this video to create something fun. So Heidi from Heidi Sample DIY sent me my box. So make sure you go and check her video out. I will leave a playlist in the description box below for you guys so you can see everybody who is participating in this mystery box challenge. And then I sent my box to Caitlin from Crafts by Caitlin. So make sure you go and check her video out as well so you guys can see what I sent her. Okay, so I have a box right here in front of me, and I already opened it because that just takes way too long. Well, I haven't looked in it. I haven't looked in it yet, but I did untape it, or yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, oh wow, okay. She sent like good stuff over, so this will be pretty easy, I think, to do. She sent me one of these 3D wreath forms. I've actually never seen one of these at my Dollar Tree, so I'm really excited to use this. That's what's so fun about sending each other boxes of stuff, is that sometimes we send each other stuff that isn't at our own Dollar Tree. I love that. Okay, I'm pretty sure these aren't Dollar Tree girl, but paint sticks. If you don't follow Heidi, she is like the paint stick queen. She comes up with so many ideas with these. I've actually never used paint sticks for a DIY, so now I'm definitely gonna have to come up with something clever. Thanks, Heidi. Okay, this is really random. I don't know, do I have to use this for a DIY? I'm just gonna probably eat these while I make these. I actually love corn nuts, it's so silly. But the ranch and the barbecue are my absolute favorite, so I probably just eat those right now. Okay, I have some flowers in here. This is super exciting. I'm not sure what this came off of. Was this accident? Was this, I don't know what this is. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it was by accident, maybe not, but I got a little chain from a basket. I don't know, maybe I will still use that for something. Some flowers. I got 2 bundles of those. All right, and the next thing in here is this container. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if I've actually ever, I probably should go look in the aisles for this stuff because this is really exciting. I cannot wait to use this little container. And then some chalkboard labels, wired jute cord. I've actually seen this in my Dollar Tree, but I never know what to use it for. So now I really have to think. One of these little wood piece. Okay, wow. Wow, okay. That. I like using these are fun. Okay, what else? Well, she sent all kinds of stuff. Look at you, Heidi girl. Okay, some rub-on transfers. She sent 3 of these, and I honestly bought a couple of these and have yet to use those as well, so I can't wait to use those. And she sent some books. I'm pretty sure these aren't to read, but maybe, I mean, maybe I could read them. Looks like they have some really cool, yeah, okay, I'm feeling it. I could, okay, all right, that's a really clever girl. She's so fun. What else is in here? Oh no, I just actually watched a video on her channel using these, and oh gosh, what am I gonna do? Some choppy mats. Okay, I'm really gonna have to think here now. And then, okay, I think these are the mystery items or the challenge items. Okay, so craft sticks and a grass skirt. Okay, this isn't bad. All right, okay, I can definitely do this. This is all right. I'm not scared now. But I'm really excited. Thank you, Heidi, for sending all this to me. You're so sweet, and this is a lot, so I cannot wait to get started on these DIYs. So let's go. This first DIY, I'm gonna use this little container, and I'm just gonna take the stickers off to start with. I know sometimes I don't take stickers off things, so I wanted to show you that I did this time. Using one of the mystery items was these craft sticks. I'm just going to open them up, which you can tell and you can see, and I don't think that was probably necessary. And I'm just going to start taking some hot glue and gluing them to the side of the container. Okay, so we're going to start right here with my mess ups. I messed up a lot on this because it was a container that was not a perfect square. So if you start out on the sides, everything is going to go to a solid, like lean. It's going to be awkward and you're not going to know what to do with it. So I had to rip everything off, and then I started in the center and went about, and then I ended up cutting some pieces that would fit the sides. This did not turn out perfect. I know it didn't, and I don't need to hear it because I feel like that once I finished putting these crafter sticks on here, that I was like, wow, my 4-year-old may have done a little bit better than me. But when it was done, I actually really liked it because I know that baskets like this are not 100% perfect. Even if you buy them at the store or you go and pick apples or etc., etc. I ended up just cutting the crafter sticks, cutting the edges off or the ends off, and putting them on the tops and the bottoms just to make it look a little more nicer. So you didn't see all of the plastic. You're going to see the tiny bit right here. The inside is not beautiful at all. I totally understand that and I know that, but you're going to put some greenery in there so it's not going to matter. This burnt sienna color from Arteza is my new favorite fall color. It is a brown, a red, an orange, kind of all mixed together. It is gorgeous. I love it, and I want to paint 200 things with it because I like it that much.
Contagious. I don't wanna be distracted. No, I'm having a reaction. Oh, I give it to you. Give into your state of mind. You don't wanna be distracted. No, you're having a reaction. Oh, I can feel I can feel you burning up.
I had these chalkboard tags from the Dollar Tree, and I thought this would be perfect for this little DIY. Put it in the center. I ended up actually just taping the string because I wanted some of the string to show because I thought it was super cute. This boxwood greenery came from Walmart. It was 98 cents. I have a lot of this, and these pumpkin picks are from Dollar Tree this year. These are my favorite things from Dollar Tree. I've made a couple things with these already, and I thought this was just perfect. You can decorate this however you want. They have large, medium size, and smaller ones from the Dollar Tree. These are just perfect. I love the way these look with the boxwood. Super, super cute. I think this is perfect. I had these stickers from a garage sale, I'm not kidding, probably 2 years ago, and I never got rid of them just in case, and they were perfect for the center of this chalkboard circle or this chalkboard label. Super cute. Heidi also sent me these little tags. I never know what to do with these, but I was like, this will be so cute for this. We have pumpkins. It's fall. I love fall. I love fall decor. I love it all. Added a sticker in the center of this. This was just a ribbon that says the perfect pumpkin. How cute is this? I just love the way this looks in the end. Like I said, it does have its flaws, but if you had a perfect square or a perfect rectangle, this would be amazing to use. So don't use this exact container so you can see the flaws. And I know that they're there, but like I said, I think it's cute either way. I love it. I love the way this turned out. The second DIY is with this 3D wreath form, and honestly, who am I kidding? I had a heck of a time putting this together. I actually looked on YouTube to figure out how to put this wreath together because even with the instructions, I had an issue. I found my DIY, Kathy from that YouTube channel. She makes amazing wreaths anyways, but she knew how to put this together and it looked amazing. So I will leave her link in the description box so you guys can check that out to figure out how to put this together. So I'm going to use some burlap sheets. These are from Burlap Fabric. I had these for a year or so, and I thought that making a burlap pumpkin would be super cute instead of a wreath with greenery or flowers. This really, I've never seen one of these at my Dollar Tree, but when I've seen them, I'm like, how does this even work? So what I did was I took my burlap sheets and I hot glued the form just a couple at a time so I could pinch the form together with the burlap, if that makes sense. I really tried to show this tutorial through and through. I know this might take a little bit long, so I just kind of wrapped it over, did some hot glue, and then kind of pinched the burlap on because I kind of wanted to make that pumpkin-y wreath form, and I thought, pumpkin-y wreath form. I wanted to make the pumpkin form on this wreath so it would look like a pumpkin, of course. Like that's my intentions. So like I said, I wanted to show you guys kind of the through and through of how I did this. Added some hot glue, pinched the burlap onto the form, and then just went about each side. And then obviously in the end, I had to use 2 sheets of this. I will leave links in the description box below if you guys want to check out Burlap Fabric. They have some amazing burlap, lots of stuff if you guys are into that. This took a while because it just did. It's weird when you are crafting with things that you wouldn't buy yourself. So when you actually have the item, you're like, wow, what am I supposed to do with this? So that's why the mystery box challenge is super fun, because it's items you either would or wouldn't buy for yourself. I know I buy like the crafter sticks, but everything else, not really. I wouldn't really buy it. So it's always a fun challenge. So just bear with me as I'm trying to do these tutorials that I was in the midst of not knowing how to do myself. Although here I'm giving you a tutorial of how to do this at the same time of me not knowing how to do it. Make any sense? Probably not. But yeah, I'm making a pumpkin, like I said, pinching the form, adding the burlap, added 2 sheets, and then in the end I had to cut and cut and cut and try to make it look as much of like a pumpkin as I possibly could.
The sky would fall and flames are getting closer. Ooh, oh. My skin's on fire. On fire. My skin's on fire. Lights keep dancing by, painting the sky.
And then right here, I'm just trying to attach everything as much as possible and then using some scissors and cutting whatever I did not need. There was a ton of extra burlap, not enough to make anything with, but I'm just trying to fold the 2 pieces of burlap together to make it look like one, which was pretty tricky. This basket came from Dollar Tree. I end up not using this, and then this is where I brought the grass skirt into hand because I kind of thought about making a wreath with it, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I made a pumpkin. I'm going to make it the raffia type thing of the bottom of the pumpkin to give it some height and give it a look, and that's what we went with it. So I guess I just wanted to do a screenshot frame of the raffia or the grass skirt sitting there. I had these wood stems forever, chunky ones, not the longer ones. The longer ones probably would have helped a little bit more, but I just hot glued 2 of them together to make a stem for this pumpkin and just glued it right to the top so you couldn't see the silver, you couldn't see the extra burlap that wasn't as attractive as what it may seem. I had good pieces of this pumpkin. I had bad pieces. I think if you had a big giant piece of burlap or even fabric with this, it would look super good instead of using 2 pieces. And then I just took some of this grass skirt and then wrapped it around the top, made it look super cute, gave it some accessories or some embellishments. You choose. You can pick whatever name you want. I had these vases. I don't know why I bought them. And then I just ripped the leaves off and added it to this pumpkin. I did not actually use the flowers in the end. And I wish I had some of the burlap leaves from last year. They may have them now, but not at my Dollar Tree. They would look super cute with this. And as I was making the pumpkin, the form kind of shifted a little bit, so it wasn't as perfect as I wanted. I changed out the bucket and used a decal from my silhouette from Silhouette Studio and just added it to this. I did green because I thought green was just, it's a really unloved color for fall because everything changes, like leaves change colors, but I feel like green is still a color, so I just wanted to give it just a little bit of touch of green. So there you go. There's my burlap pumpkin. I think this was pretty creative. I was really proud of it because it took so long, and I think it's cute. I like it.
And adding to our chemistry, heart beats aligned, right in time. You've become a remedy. I don't wanna.
So the books. Okay, so the books were green. No, they weren't even green. Wow, okay, whoa! Back it up. They were blue and orange. Wow, okay, I cannot believe I said that. That's embarrassing. Should I delete that? I'm not going to delete it. Okay, I'm going to rip books apart. If you are a book lover, just Close your eyes for 2 seconds. Okay, all done. I just used a sander to take the pieces of book that I did not want on the sides, and that was it here. I put the 2 books together, and then I was like, this is cute. We can work with it. The wire jute cord, I was like, yep, I can take that in one of these little chalkboard rounds that I used in a different DIY just, 2 DIYs ago. Took the jute corded wrap. Wow, okay. Whoa, here we go. These are my DIYs. This is what I do. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I don't know how to speak. I just wrapped the jute cord all the way around the books, and then I used my silhouette. Once again, Hello Fall. I thought it would be super cute to go in the center of these books. And then these little pumpkin clips. I had these last year. I think they're back this year. Not at my Dollar Tree yet, but I've seen people haul them in their videos. I just added 2 of those to the jute twine. Super cute. This is just a really cute little neutral fall DIY decor piece. I love it. Cute, cute, cute.
Be distracted, no, I'm having a reaction. Oh, I give it to you, give into your state of mind. You don't wanna be distracted, no, you're having a...
Alright, so this last DIY is with the painter sticks. So I made a square because I'm going to make a window with these. I kind of cut some of this out because I thought I really am... This video is already very long anyways, so I didn't want to like have you watch me open and figure out how I'm going to make the painter sticks work. I made a square with 4 of them. I liked these because these had measurements on them, so they were almost like a ruler on one side. I think Heidi must have got these from Walmart. I'm almost positive they came from Walmart. And I am just going to make a window. So I made the square, and then I put one in the center. I did end up moving these around because I knew they were crooked, and I flipped it over to use the other painter stick on the other side, because if you would have overlapped them, it would have just been really bulgy and hard to put together. So I definitely recommend just to flip it over and make the window on each side, if that makes sense. Put a painter stick on one middle and then flip it over, put it on the other to make the window. It works better that way. Put another painter stick, use hot glue, just hot glue for this, and then I'm going to make a cute little windowsill. So I seen like things like this kind of on Pinterest. They weren't painter sticks, but I think people actually use just regular wood to make these. Added some extra hot glue to secure the painter stick because this was a pain. And then once that was done, you're going to end up cutting a painter stick. And I actually used all of these. I cannot remember off of the top of my head how many painter sticks there were, but I used all of them. I want to say there was 9 or 10. And then, like I said, they are rulers, so you could cut them into 2 inches. So I cut these little tiny pieces into 2 inches exactly because I wanted, like I said, I want to make a windowsill. I sanded these down so the edges weren't so rough, so I could hot glue them to the sides. So I took a painter stick, glued it to the bottom of the window, and these little tiny ones I'm going to glue to each side of the bottom of the window. I hope that makes some sense. You're going to see it right here. Like I said, I'm just using some hot glue. And then you're going to take another painter stick and you're going to put it along the top of the bottom painter stick. So 2 inches actually worked really, really perfect for me because everything held up and worked the way I wanted. So here's the second painter stick. You're going to glue it to the bottom painter stick. I didn't use it. I just wanted to make sure the height was going to be the correct way. And I just took the hot glue and glued it to the edges. And then I took one more painter stick and glued it over the top of the 2 little ones in the bottom painter stick. So it made a little windowsill. And like I said, the 2 inches to cut the painter sticks worked perfect. How many times am I going to say painter stick? I'm going to use this little wood slice or this wood palette, this wood piece in the Mars Black from Arteza. That's the color I'm going to be using to paint this. I love Arteza paint. It covers up so well. And if you guys didn't check out my video, today will be the last day to do my giveaway. I will link that in the description box because August 1st is the day you find out, or probably August 3rd, you'll find out that giveaway for sure. But I'm doing an Arteza giveaway, so you guys check that out in the description box below so you guys can enter the giveaway before it's too late. Okay, so I'm using the white color, I think it's just white, by Arteza as well, and painting the whole entire window. You don't have to use white. I just thought that it was just pretty, and I like white. I like using white. These cutting mats, these were another box challenge choice, or whatever you want to call it. And I've never used these, but I've seen Heidi do some really cool things that I am just using it as a backing I'm taking some scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby in a glue stick, and I'm just going to be gluing the scrapbook paper right onto the chopping mat.
Reaction. Oh, I can feel that I can feel you burning up. 'Cause tonight we lose it all. We let go. It's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done.
Then I went back in with my silhouette and just cut this vinyl piece, this decal with my Silhouette Studio. I buy all of my decal pieces from the Silhouette Studio. I don't know how to make them yet, so I just kind of buy whatever. It's pretty inexpensive. And if you don't have a Silhouette or a Cricut, you can always use stencils. You can use stickers from the Dollar Tree. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have a Cricut. You don't have to have a Silhouette. But they do come in handy, I will not lie. So if you want to save your pennies for one, I definitely recommend having something like this. It brings your crafts to like a whole new level. Okay, so this was just a little bit less than a 12 by 12. So I ended up having to cut the scrapbook paper and the cutting mat just a little bit, use some hot glue, put the little decal wood piece right in the center. I love this. I ended up going back in with some grass, the grass skirt, and some pumpkins. These are the little clippy pumpkins from last year. I had these left over, so I decided to use them, and I love this. But you guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I would love if you give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below. Also, make sure you check out the playlist in my description box. It will be linked to everybody's videos that is joining this challenge in order, so you guys can check that out. It's super fun. I was so excited to be a part of this. And yeah, that's it for the video. So you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
And I will lose it all. I'm broken, and even if the sky would fall.